Hi, I'm Chie, trainer at Amdor Analytics. All right, so guys, today we'll be learning how to use relative referencing and absolute referencing. All right, so let's look at this together. This actually includes their quantity, their unit cost, and we want to calculate their total cost. Okay, to calculate their total cost. Now, if I come here and say equal to, of course, quantity multiplied by unit cost, right? Now, the process of dragging this thing down, you can see this function down is called what? Relative referencing. Relative referencing, okay? Now, if I double click on this, you can still see that it's still what? Dix multiplied by what? By dix, right? So if I come down here and double click, you can still see is dix multiplied by dix, okay? Now, let's look at the discounts now, all right? So what we are saying here is that, okay, you bought some amount of fruits from us, that's great, okay? We are giving you discounts, percent, okay? Let's look at it together. If I say equal to, of course, the total cost multiplied by the discounts we have here, right? And then hit enter. Let's drag it down as well. Okay, now dragging it down is just like you are telling Excel, right? The same function I used here, I want to apply the same function in all the row in the same column. So if I drag this thing down, drag the same, wow, we're getting 0 here. Now, why are we getting 0 here? Okay, so let's look at this together. If I double click on this, you can see that this 10% has moved from here to what? Empty cell, right? So let's come here as well. Now you can see it has moved from what? From this 10% to empty cell. Now then how do we handle it? Okay, we lock here, we lock this 10%. Now we are saying this 10% you are saying here, you are in a close relationship with everybody on this unit cost, on this total cost column. So we don't want it to move, okay? Now, for us to maintain that 10% for all the rows inside that same column, we used a function called absolute referencing. So we lock it, okay? Now, using our F4 key on your keyboard. Now, let's do this together. So I'm going to clean this again. Let's start afresh. So I'll come here. We'll say equal to, all right, our total cost and multiply by our unit, our discount, that's the 10%, okay? Now, for us not to repeat the same mistake, okay? So what we do here, we lock this cell, we lock this H2, right? Using our F4 key on your keyboard. So I'm going to use the F4 key 2 times. Just press it once, right? So it will give you what? It will give you $2 sign. Now, if you pay attention, the dollar sign is locking the row and it's what? It's locking the column. Now, what we are saying is that you, the 10%, do not move. We don't want you to move, okay? Now, I'm going to hit enter. So let's drag this down and see if you are going to get the same error again. So perfect. Now, let's double click and see. You can see from this value we have here, it's still inside this 10%, okay? So this is actually how to use absolute referencing in Microsoft Excel. Thanks for watching, guys. And guys, if you want to know this and beyond, if you want to go more advanced, if you want to become a pro using your Microsoft Excel, register with Amdor Analytics. Start your data analytics journey with us. See you guys. Cheers.